What's up, survivors? You're watching Surviving NFL Sundays. We survive Sundays so you don't have to. I'm your host, as always, Mr. Josh Bilsker. To the right of me is what Modelo looks like if it was in a human form. This is Mr. Paul Bruno, the guru. Say what up.
What up, guys? How's it going today?
What a few games we had for the playoffs, start of the playoffs.
Divisional round coming up. A wild card weekend was crazy.
It was wild. There was some crazy games, a few upsets. Yeah. One of our picks, the Chargers, which is a smooth move, got upset as far as we're concerned. Houston looked, I don't know where that team came from because they came out pretty good.
They look like they want some respect. That's what they want.
They were getting pooped on all week long, and they said, okay, our turn to show you what's up.
They said the Chargers are who we thought they were.
Exactly. The Bolts have flamed out, so they're out. The Rams.
You imagine they had Diggs and Dell. Ooh. I wouldn't want to see them right now.
It would be tough. It would make it tougher. But right now they're going up against the Chiefs next. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Yeah.
But sorry, Houston fans, but spoiler alert. That ain't happening.
It ain't happening.
I don't care how good you played, and if you had Diggs and Tank Dell. I don't give a smoke about that.
Ooh, Josh has said no respect.
No respect, baby. And then we had the Rams. Totally make the Vikings look like little babies.
They did.
That was crazy.
That was a shocker for me because I thought the Vikings were in a tough division.
You did take. They were in a tough division, but apparently they only played like a couple playoff teams besides their division. So
yeah, but still they had to go play the Lions twice.
I know.
They hanged in there twice. Packers they beat.
I mean, you picked the Vikings.
I did.
What you smoking on, Paulie?
But let me tell you what. My boy is going to be the number one free agent this year.
Who's that? Oh, Darnie?
Yeah.
Your MVP, Sam Darnold?
Well, let's give him at least Breakout Player of the Year.
Breakout Player of the Year. We're changing our tune, ladies and gentlemen.
Like, MVP chat no more. Breakout Player of the Year. Number one free agent of the year.
All right. Where's he going?
Ooh. Where can he go? Could he go back to the Jets?
No,
right? He ain't going back to the Jets.
I got a little birdie told me he's probably going to be the Raiders quarterback, believe it or not.
I can see that.
So tell Marcelo, get ready for Sam Darnold.
Shout out Raider Nation, because
it's possible, man.
Him and Bowers?
Yeah, listen, they got a lot of work to do. They need some O-line, D-line. They need about a little bit of everything on there. But it starts with a quarterback, I guess. So
imagine him in Seattle.
There's a few places.
Watch out,
Gino. There's a few that he could end up at. Who knows? I mean, we saw Sam Darnold revert to Sam Darnold.
What about Cleveland?
He looked like a jet out there on the field.
Hey, what about Cleveland, though? He can end up
They need a QB, too. I don't know what they're going to do with that situation.
Watson
tore his Achilles again, so he's probably out all next year, too.
He needs to send the sideline anyway.
He's done.
If I had to rate him in Madden at this point, he's like 58.
I'm guessing that's low. I don't really
That's
know a
low.
lot
That's
about
not even starting.
I'd be a 65 or so, right?
To make a Madden starter, minimum 81 to 85.
Oh, really?
That's how low.
All right, so you're like a 43 and I'm like an 86.
I'm 99,
P-Wade County, getting it.
Let's go.
Oh, we're making your character in Madden after this.
Oh, yes, we are. 6'5".
And the rest of the games went pretty chalk here.
Yeah.
So no too many surprises there. I mean, Baltimore rolled, Buffalo rolled. Those were our two other picks. That was easy. So we're gonna give you some more picks this week. We only got 2 episodes left of this year. TikTok followers, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. It looks like that's going down, so check us on YouTube, which
Hopefully
is right
we come
here.
back. Hopefully we come back. That's what I'm hoping for,
Send this to your friends. We'll see about that. We might be on some other platforms, but we're going to stick with it for the next round, and the Super Bowl episode should be pretty special, so stay tuned. It's going to be a fun one. We will do some stuff in the off season as well, but you want to get into the picks? What do you think?
Let's get into it.
All right, 6'5" Madden over here. What position you going to be?
Tight end, baby.
Tight end.
Let's go.
You're the loosest end I've ever seen. Get out of here.
If I would have went wide out, you were going to say something.
Tight end. I would have. Wide,
yeah.
Wide out. Never open.
Yeah.
Not 7-11.
If anything, really, They call me Forrest Gump, right? Always.
Oh, you're gonna be a running back.
Running back, baby.
You can be running back out of the stadium when
Yeah.
after his first hit.
I'll be running.
In Madden.
I'll be running straight to the tunnel to the locker room. Let's go.
Well, you know you got your quarterback right here, baby. So Dream Team, here we come.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
So anyway, our Don't Sweat It pick of the week this week is a doozy. This one's probably going to be pretty easy. It has one of our Super Bowl favorites in it, the Detroit Lions.
Hey, I've been chanting it all year.
Listen, they're playing a Washington team, 7 seed that had an upset. We forgot to talk about them, but I figured we'd talk about it here.
Oh my God, I gotta put my head down.
Washington beat the Bucks. I didn't see it coming. You didn't see it coming. We did pick the Bucks.
I knew it was gonna be a good game, but Baker dropping the ball.
He turned into Baker again. He should actually go back to baking cakes instead of playing football after that. Because
the defense held at the goal
listen,
line.
You convinced me. You convinced me that they were winning that game.
Well, we had the talent, we had the weapons.
I mean, you had a season, but it's over now, baby. They're going to be golfing with the Dolphins.
We had the number one GM.
The Dolphins.
The Dolphins. You're still second best.
We're the best. We're both in the same book at this point. You got a worse draft.
Tyreek's trying to dip out with Jimmy Butler.
Good. I hope he goes to you.
He's going to the NBA at this point.
Them two are going to start a team in a coffee shop somewhere else.
Yeah, they are.
Tyreek might go to the NBA.
Instead of big ballers, it's little ballers, you know.
Tyreek might go to the NBA, dog. Who knows?
He might go to
be
the NBA.
The next Muggsy Bogues.
He might. He'd be lightning. Imagine how fast he get down the court. Oh, wow. But anyways, the Lions, unbelievable.
Yes. They had a bye week. They're coming in fresh. They're going to be mostly healthy. I think Montgomery's playing. That'll be a boost for them.
Gibbs has been holding it down.
Hot as ever on offense. Their defense is somehow, with all the injuries, staying afloat and really playing well. It's all coming together at the right time. They might get their boy back. They got Anzalone back. He balled out.
Hutcherson?
It's possible. They're saying that he could be back for the Super Bowl. I don't know about before that.
Okay.
Could you imagine the hype if that happens?
Imagine what the crowd, everybody would be coming to watch.
I'd go to that game even if I'd still go.
He's like, let me get season passes for this one. You know, I'm a Detroit season pass holder. Let me in.
And we got Washington, who actually looked really good. They're coming out of nowhere too. Rookie quarterback has never been in the Super Bowl, let alone win the Super Bowl. I'm actually kind of rooting for Washington here. I just don't think they have a chance.
You think he's gonna pull a Big Ben right now? Go to the AFC.
It would be insane to go to the NFC if he could get. I mean, if he this would be a huge upset. It's the biggest spread. It's 9 points. This would be the biggest upset. One of the biggest upsets I think of.
I'll tell you what. Watching that game, I saw him in the pocket. He was composed.
Man, he looked like he'd been in the league for. He looked older than Aaron Rodgers as far as his composure.
We were throwing every blitz possible to this guy, dude. And nothing fazed him.
He just would smile. He runs. He's smiling when he's running, bro. Yes, he's getting all twitchy. He's sitting there comfortable. Doesn't let stuff get to him. They're chirping him. He's just laughing it off, man. He's having a good time out there. That's what you want your quarterback to do. The rest of the team sees that. So if they get the Lions in a little bit of trouble early, this could be a game. Like, don't get me wrong.
Washington defense needs to step up.
They do. I think it's going to be a tall task for them. I say Detroit's still winning. Yeah. I think maybe even take the 9 points here.
I was going to say Detroit by 7. Buy it down a little bit. That's my opinion.
That's Paulie's betting corner over here.
Yeah, buy it down a little bit. You know, you'd be looking good.
I like it. I'll probably throw it in a teaser that way too. Why not?
There you go.
Oh, that's just getting them to win, basically.
Let's go Lions, and let's get.
That's the don't sweat it pick of the week, baby.
Go.
Kick your feet up. You don't have to.
Pop open a beer, relax.
And before we get into the next game, I just want to let you know we're only doing 2 picks this week. We're not going to do the smooth move. There's only 4 games, and there's only 2 that we really like as far as like locks. There's probably going to be some disagreements on these next 2, so let's get into it.
Oh, it's a doozy.
The next one, we got Philly. And the Rams, who just won.
Lucky guys.
Another one we just talked about with the upset. That's going to be crazy. Philly is a 6-point favorite at home. Rams coming off a big win. They're rolling. This game is a toss-up game if I've ever seen one.
You think so?
I think this is a toss-up game if I've ever seen one. Paulie, what do you think? You think the Eagles are going to roll?
I'm kind of tossed up like you, but I think the Eagles roll them right here. Barkley's too much for this defense to handle.
We'll see, man. I would have said that.
They don't have an anchor like they did before, with my boy Aaron.
Yeah, Philly D also is pretty good. They
pretty
didn't.
Good. I keep hearing number one defense.
Number one defense.
Yeah, I keep hearing it.
I don't know. You could say, I guess that go by the numbers. That's what it is. But
I guess
the eye test for me, they did not look great. It was a close game. It looked like it should have been 40-0 or 40-3 at one point. It was like 10-3 at halftime. They just didn't look like they had a chance to step on the throat and put them away, and they just didn't do it for a lot of the game.
I feel like that's been them for like the last month though.
But the defense held up though. They did hold up. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're kind of, I don't know, man. I don't know if they're just sleeping, waiting to wake up for competition. But they better not fall asleep on this Rams team.
I think they're loaded just like the Rams. I think this is a pretty even matchup. If you had to ask me,
Defense will be the difference though. Offensive matchup, pretty good.
Yeah, because Williams, Barkley, check mark. I think the same.
Barkley's. I'd lean Barkley in that.
A little bit.
And then you got Puka, AJ Brown. That's fairly even. I'd probably lean Brown a little bit on that one.
And then you got Kupp and Smith.
Yeah, those probably even out.
Smith
is probably a little faster. I don't know.
If it was Kupp 3 years ago,
that's a different story.
We'd be talking a different tune, but it's not that.
Yeah. And then what about the quarterback situation, though?
I think they're pretty even at this point.
Yeah, two vets. Obviously Hurts a little more mobile, a little bigger.
Hurts a little banged up. He's a little got that concussion.
He's a little banged up, so that evens it out a little bit. But you got Staffy with the experience. They both pretty much have playoff experience.
That's what I'm saying. So offenses,
it's pretty even on the offense. So I guess you take it to the defense, special teams.
That's what I would do. I would go with the defense.
So if you're going with the defense, you're taking Philly. You take Philly defense is the better defense.
They gotta show up. They gotta make a statement, especially in the first half. If they can Staffy under 120 yards, 150 yards.
It would be good.
It would be good.
So you're going Eagles.
I'm going Eagles.
Can we get a caca?
Caca! Let's go,
I'll
Eagles.
Do one too. The Eagles are going to look like caca
because
the Rams are going to win this game, baby. No cacas over here. Give me Staffy, bro. I'm taking the guy that I think overall is the best quarterback. He's still got a great team around him on offense. I think the defense can do enough to hold up. Like I said, Philly did not pass my eye test last week. And I go with the better coach. I'm saying that I think McVay is better than Sirianni as a coach. I'm not a huge Sirianni fan, to be honest. So the Eagles fans are coming at me.
Eagles fans.
I do think this is going to be a close game, though. I mean, Rams +6. I kind of like that, though, on the betting side. I think it's a closer game than people think. And give me the Rams in a toss-up game, I think. I think Philly's got a slight advantage just because they're at home.
So you say throw away this +6. Give me the Rams to win.
No. Well, I mean, I'm picking them to win. So, yeah, if you want to roll the dice a little bit, I'm telling you, I think it's a toss-up game. Usually I go with the home team, but I don't want to pick the same as Paulie.
Yeah, I knew that.
He picked the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have done that.
We should have won that game.
I shouldn't have done that, so I'm not rolling with Paulie this time. We'll see.
Bucks should have won that game, but that's neither here nor there. And Philly fans, we love you.
There we go. Oh, don't send the hate letters to me. I don't need it.
Yeah, he's gonna definitely get hate letters for this one. I can already see it coming.
And next we have
what you got
another heater. This one is probably my favorite game of the weekend. This is Baltimore at Buffalo.
Yes, definitely the best game of the weekend.
It's a 1-point spread. This is a pick 'em. That you know what that means, Paulie? That means it's a lean because Baltimore's -1 on the road. So that means they're basically 2-point favorites because they get the 3 points.
So they're favoring Baltimore.
Favoring Baltimore on the road.
I should just call this the MVP game right here.
Oof. It pretty much is. Pretty much is. Do they make the decision after this game?
They should after this.
It's just whoever wins this game gets the MVP. Flat out.
Oh my God.
I still think it's gonna be Lamar, but let's see who. Let's see.
Well, he's got more
happens.
weapons for sure.
They're both. I mean, is Zay gonna play? I mean, yeah, he's got more weapons even without Zay.
They just got Johnson back out of nowhere.
Really?
Deontay. Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
So everybody was smoking cigars in the Texans locker room, and he was making it stink about how he didn't get the ball.
Oh
and blah blah
my
blah.
goodness.
So next morning, Texans cut him.
Wow.
And then the very next day after that, Ravens picked him back up.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yep.
He knows the playbook already.
He knows the playbook.
Dude,
yep.
that's crazy.
So the weapons, he got another weapon for Lamar.
Yeah, not that he did much, but maybe he's motivated now.
Maybe he's motivated.
So it's a lot of weapons. Their defense, what, number 2 in the league? Something like that.
Something like that.
The past 5 weeks, they've been playing really well.
Queen has been a beast.
Dude, Derrick Henry been trucking over everybody.
My buddy Alex called me. He's like, give him 200 yards.
He got 229.
Yeah,
Here's a bet.
he was waiting. He was like 200. He was loving it.
And the Bills definitely rolled Denver just like we thought they would.
I told you.
I mean, that was easy money.
That
was a throwaway game.
That's
basically.
for Aaron and Ryan coming at me saying, "Oh, Denver's got a shot." You guys are out of your mind. Sorry.
They only won by 30. Listen, I thought they had a shot too, but that obviously wasn't the case.
Shot.
So, what do you think about the Ravens shot?
Ooh.
This is the game of the week to me.
I think
for
the
sure.
Ravens are loaded for sure.
Yeah.
But I think Josh Allen, if he wants to be MVP, he needs to throw the cape on.
Yeah, he's going to do it all by himself. He's going to beat all the Ravens and Lamar and Henry.
He's got some help. He's got Cooper. He's got James.
Oh, man. I don't know. This is going to take a lot of work for Mr. Allen.
He's got the whole Bills Mafia behind them.
That's true. It is a home game that gives them an advantage. So let me guess, you're taking the home team Bills.
I'm taking the Bills, baby.
Wow.
You know, you can't. I know you're not gonna take the Bills here.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I know you're.
Of course I am.
I know.
What do you think? I'm stupid? What do you think? I'm dumb? I would go against the Bills at home in the playoffs. The Bills are one of the best playoff teams. No, they're not.
I knew it.
I'm going
I knew
Ravens
it.
for sure, boys and
I
girls. Mark my words. This one I know. I don't care about the home field advantage. I don't care. Josh Allen cannot do it on his own, and that's what he is. And we got Lamar coming in with everybody strapped up, ready to go. Yeah. Pompano in the house. And I'm never picking the Bills after this point again.
I know.
Period. You know that already. So, in a toss-up game here again, I'm going Ravens. I hope they spank the Bills. I hope it's not even close. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to be a tight, high-scoring game. Take the over in this one. I got it at 51 early. I hope you can, too. Ooh. I think this is going to be a shootout. Depends on the weather. Keep an eye on that too. If it's like freezing and snowy, then the Bills probably have an advantage, and it won't be as good a game.
It's definitely going to be
cold. Is one thing. Snowy and can't see in front of you and wet is a different thing.
If it's snowing and
the Bills win if it snows, basically.
Yeah, they play great in the snow.
That's it. They like that. Yeah. They like it. They're building a new stadium in Buffalo without a roof again. How insane is that? You're building a new stadium. You may as well put a roof on it.
Because they want the fans to come and shovel the snow out. They want
I guarantee you they have something in there for that.
They want the whole experience for the fans. That's what they want.
Yeah, no, what they want is the home field advantage in the minus 20 degrees.
Oh, yeah.
But I've been there. It is cold, but
I will build a stadium where it snows. Inside, with the dome. I'm like... You're going to get snow no matter what, all right?
In California.
In Cali.
We're going to get snow games in Miami.
We're moving the Bills to Cali.
Oh, my goodness. But, yeah, I'm taking the Rams. I'm sorry. I'm done with the Bills. We've picked them a bunch of times. I am done picking them. They don't win again. If they do win this game, they're going to get stomped by the lock of the week, which is coming up here shortly.
Oh, I disagree. I think Josh Allen, he's throwing the cape. He's going to say, hey, I got my other boy, James, cooking over here. And
James going to be cooking at the McDonald's after he loses in this game because it is over for them.
He's calling it the kryptonite.
Let's go. Lamar going to roll him on his way to his second MVP in a row. Let's go, Birds. Caca!
Oh, he did.
I got my caca in. I got my caca in.
All right, let's go.
All right, well, on that note, you know what time it is. It's the lock of the week. You already know who the team is, too. It's the one we left out, but you know it's Mr. Mahomes. We're going to be chilling with my homies. The Texans won that game and probably got him in a worse position to get smoked by a Chiefs team that's on 3 weeks rest. Had 3 weeks to prepare for this game. Andy Reid has been combing his beard for 2 weeks because he didn't even need to do too much for the Texans.
Hopkins was chilling with them too.
Oh, yeah, he's giving them all their plays, dude. He's probably got all that.
He's got all that ready to go.
Oh, man, dude. They're going to get smoked. This one's not going to be close. It's an 8-point spread. I'm taking the Chiefs with the points for sure. Buy it to 10, 15.
I was going to say, buy it up a little bit.
Yeah, dude. Buy it to 10 if you want.
Stroud
get some extra money.
Stroud is not ready for what the Heat's
coming. No, they are going to rip them. healthy Kansas City team after 3 week bye, basically.
Loudest stadium in the league now. It's unbelievable.
It's going to be a nightmare for them. There's no way they pull this game out. You can put your kids on it. You can put your house on it.
I think the Chiefs fans are already out there pre-gaming.
Oh, the Chiefs, dude. The players are pre-gaming. They're already celebrating.
They got the pigs cooking.
Dude, Taylor Swift's out there singing for the crowd and whatnot.
Free concert.
It's crazy. It's wild. It's going to be an easy one. This one you can lock it in. If you're still in Survivor like Paulie is and you got to pick teams, he got through again picking 2 teams in the playoffs. He's got to pick another 2 teams. Can you guess which ones he's taking?
Oh, a smooth move?
No smooth move. The don't sweat it and the lock. Detroit and Kansas are Super Bowl favorites. You still agree that they're Super Bowl favorites?
Of course I agree. I've been preaching it all year.
Who's going to beat them? I don't see anybody that's going to beat them.
No one's ready for any.
Honestly,
what they got
Eagles or Rams, it doesn't matter.
Eagles can come close, but still.
It'll be a good game, but it ain't going to happen.
Goff's got something to prove. I'm telling you, that man is ready.
And I think that the other 2 games, I mean, whoever comes, Bills or Ravens for the Chiefs. That's going to be a doozy of a game, but I still think the Chiefs win. No matter who wins that game's going to be great.
No matter what happens, we get...
Here on out, it's great games.
Yes, from here on out, we're going to get the Chiefs versus the winner of the Bills and Ravens.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that.
That's going to be amazing. And then you get Detroit versus the winner of the Rams and Eagles.
I can't wait for that, too.
Either one of any way that this shakes out, it's going to be awesome. And the Super Bowl is going to be awesome pretty much anyway. Let's just hope the Texans don't actually pull it off.
Oh, my God.
Or, I mean, if Washington did it, that would be exciting. But I don't think those games are going to be that good, to be honest.
No, like, who wants to see Washington and Philly again? Like, for the 4th time?
Yeah, but it's Jaden. It would be exciting.
Yeah,
it would be exciting.
But they're division rivals. I don't want to see that again. We'll see it next year.
Yeah, okay. All right. Heard. We'll see it next year. He wants to get his boy Dan Campbell a trophy.
Yeah, let's go.
A ring.
And say, Miami, sorry.
Oh, boy. Yeah, that's it. I'm not rooting for the Lions. I think the Chiefs are winning anyway, but... The Lions will probably get there.
Yeah, next year maybe. That's what I'm say. I know it. I already know it.
Well, that's what we got for you. Couple shout-outs. Paulie, what you got?
Oh, shout out to Maria. You got to do, 3 more weeks of editing?
That's it. And then we're going to do a couple episodes. It'll be easy peasy and no more TikTok, so it'll be easier for you as well.
Shout out to our TikTok fans. Hey,
yes, stick with us.
Stick with us. Come check us out on YouTube as well.
For sure. Tell your friends. Milk, you stink. Merry Christmas. I think I forgot to tell you that before. And Happy New Year, but you still stink.
Yeah. I don't know it, but I smell it from here.
What's up, fam? What's up, new fans from work and stuff that have been paying attention? I appreciate it. Tell your friends. Send it to your parents. And I think that's the way the cookie crumbles.
I think that's the way a cookie crumbles, too.
Peace.
Peace.